Hey folks, welcome back to, I forgot to change my sound inputs. Welcome back to, I don't think this will mess up the sound of the video for anyone, but I'm the Mysterious JG, and it's Romance 3 Kingdoms 14. And I'm already feeling good about the last video just because it took. Anytime, the last video I recorded, not for this series, didn't take, so the first video I record that doesn't get eaten, and it's like 1 out of every 10. It's not ideal, but it's not hobby breaking, but it just puts me in a good mood when we get things back on track. 2 videos lost in a row would be a problem. So, I don't know how many videos I'm going to get recorded today. I've been doing, after an initial, I just recorded a bunch of this series before giving anyone a chance to make any feedback. I've been doing better about letting you guys be kind of caught up, but I'm in the mood to play today. And so throw in your comments as we go, but I'm really thinking about, I know it's not the smart move. The smart move is probably to really force the fight against Liu Bei, because he's powerful and he's getting more powerful. Another really strong move would probably be to go after Cao Cao. March troops out of Xuchang. Well, the thing is, Juan now has more troops than Xuchang, but that's because I marched these guys down here to deal with Jin Ye. I feel like if I marched a bunch of guys out of... what I'm getting at is I want to punish Liu Biao for daring to attack us. And part of me wants to just let Jiang Jia sit, but I want it, and just take Jin Ye. Another part of me is like, well, I could take Wu Yin and leave Jin Ye. But another part of me is like, no, let's take Jin Ye. And I'm thinking more and more I want to do that. Just, you know, to punish them for having marched some guys up here. They threatened Kunyang, and now I kind of want to make them pay for it. Problem is, again, though, the smarter move would be to take Chen Liu and knock Cao Cao out before he can become a threat. Although with him having 1 city, I'm probably okay. Liu Bei is probably more of a threat to me than Cao Cao, but he's a threat in such a way where I'm not sure I can deal with him right now. I'd probably feel more comfortable if I was able to pull these troops back, because Xuchang feels really depleted right now, but that's because I've got, almost 9k troops here. But, you know, it's not the smart move, but it's the move I feel like making. Let's try to punish Liu Biao. And I want to send out somebody who has catapult powers. We got Feng Jiao, Samuel Parr. I think Feng Jiao will be the one. She's probably got the better... Well, neither one of them is great. Why don't I send them both? Let's send out Ma Li. Ma Li can send out a unit. Ima's duty, lone horseman. She can send fish. Tactical difficult act. Assault and defense are high. Yeah, I think I want to do this. I think I want to do this. This is probably not the smartest thing I could do, but it's kind of an in-character Yuan Shao thing. It's like, how dare they attack me? I will make them pay. And because he wasn't that close to their borders, but the fact that we had lethal strolling through means they came after me, and now I'm going to take this city to make them pay for it, I feel like. So if we take Jin Ye, with a couple of catapults here. We'll go there for now.
Xuchang!
Very well, I will carry out your orders. Because I've certainly got enough field armies to deal with anybody they send after me. And we could, potentially, depending on how well we're doing, we could swing by and take Xuchang as well. And as long as we're allied with Sun Ce, the only force that could take that back would be if Liu Biao stormed his way back across the river to retake his territories. And the city that I was thinking of taking is his strongest city. It'll be really tempting to just push south and just take over, like, maintain a line against the Central Plains. But honestly, if we take the Central Plains, we've won the game. So turning away from that to start messing with cities down here seems stupid. But knocking him down so that he's got to cross water to get to us, just psychologically, that makes me feel like we've secured a border, even if it doesn't make much of a difference, really. So we'll go ahead and, yeah, let's see if we can make... let's get Zerf to just sail a little path through here just to give us more hexes that territory can advance from. Who is the overseer here? Because we need somebody who's going to be really good at conquest. I guess Froxus Nilok is probably as good as we've got over here. How is this city doing for income? Does that gold expenditure number change? Does that build with each quarter? It is so confusing. Because we are now at the beginning of, we are now in early March. That amount makes me feel like we should be doing, I should be training. Because it looks so low right now. Because we've got 205 in gold expenditure, which is less than we're spending on that overseer. So it's 615 a month. So I guess that 615 divided by 3 is 205. Okay. And that income must also be beat by the quarter. So it looks like we could afford... He's the drill master. 246 per period, 615 per month. So the issue is the one at the top is for the entire month, and the one at the bottom is for period. So why would they have it be displayed two different ways on the same screen? That's maddening. Anyway, drilling troops cost more than recruiting troops, which I guess makes sense. But I mean, I feel like I can let that go a little bit longer. Over here, though, I guess we can afford both, right? Yeah. 600 per month, 600 gold expenditure. And if we go to city government, it's 246 per period, then 1107 per month. Never do math in your head when people on the internet are watching. So 1107, I'm getting this into a calculator app, divided by 3. 369, woo, plus 246. 615. Okay. That makes sense. Because it's 615. No, that doesn't add up. It's really close, but it doesn't add up. I probably fat-fingered something. Okay. But the gold income has to be per month or this doesn't make any sense at all. So what I'm seeing is over here, if those gold expenditures went up and it was almost 500 per month, we'd still be making money. And I'm also worried about being under threat from Liu Bei, which is why I think we're going to go ahead and get a training overseer. 101 with Falzer. Liu Hua would bring us up to 103 because he's not splitting duties between that and commanding. So let's go ahead and keep our morale, our drill maxed out, even if it means slower gold growth in that city. The main thing as far as individual domestic area leadership to be concentrating on is always be having a really good person. Right now we got JG, who's probably the best overall, but we got Earl King because JG's not great with barracks. Earl King getting all that stuff up to 2 will probably make a difference. Guanling, I don't think is going to grow until we get the central one up to 2 across the board as well, which we're not particularly close to doing. But we'll probably get it there eventually. Did Runan already grow? I think Runan already grew. At any rate, it's concentrating on the correct thing. And just to make these turns go faster, I can just quick check. Yeah, Wan, everything's at level 1. Xuchang, oh, Xuchang, I'm doing it wrong here. I should be, we've got Liang Ji in charge of the main hex. 11 is okay. 6 isn't that great. Let's do commerce, but let's also look to see. He's a promoter. Is there somebody that we could be doing who would be better? Don Everstar is the recruitment overseer. We could put Lita's grandma in charge and switch it around. That would take our supply income down, our gold income up. Yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave him in charge. Because he's doing, develop is more likely to increase when assigned as area overseer. Okay. If I can discipline myself not to dive deep into the menus, this little shortcut will help over time. Just float over the city to see how the central hex is doing. And understand that those other hexes, I could be microing them and getting a little bit more out of them, but it is nowhere near as important. I didn't notice whether we got a lot of gold last time. Drop in Hanjiang siege unit. Siege has occurred due to check. Failed did a search. Found a Gear Tome. Rally Tome, Gear Tome. Failed to search, failed to search, failed to search. Gear Tome, failed to search. We didn't find any gold. We found a couple of tomes. So the people who were recommended for search found a few tomes, and the people who were not recommended for search, that I just searched in the hopes of getting gold, it did not work out. What about, Juan here? Gold expenditure 346, 1786 income. I would think that Genghis Khan would be pretty good at this. $246 a period. I mean, we'll be making money overall. We won't be growing this quickly. I feel like you just have to shut off, shut that stuff off for a while, but not necessarily like long term. that. I meant to do this. Area government. Because this place is still growing, it probably needs a little bit more babysitting. And this is where I could maybe have concentrated on. Maybe this would have been the place to put Genghis Khan. No good is he at this kind of stuff. He's really good with barracks. Why not put him in charge of someplace eventually? Oh, you know what? His conquer land is 12. That's quite good. Let's put Genghis Khan in charge here, actually. Because your conquer land is 3. Genghis Khan's got conquer land of 12. And he's better at commerce than you are anyway, because I just kind of put you there because I needed somebody to be there. How good is Gan Ning's... His conquer land is 2. No, actually Genghis Khan should be in charge here. Because this place needs conquer, but not as bad as Xuchang does. Junior Mao is a little busy. I guess Gan Ning will just end up being in charge here. Gan Ning's not the best in the world for domestic development. That's not really his area. So I guess I wasted a turn with putting him in charge of training overseer stuff. That's fine. We can get somebody else. He's not fantastic at it, but it's fine. The main thing is he'll get it maxed out and he'll keep it there, our troop morale. And I really do need to think about... You stay here. You may be the one who has to take this gate. Ald is backing off, but... Yeah, it's not working out very well for Ald at this point. You might want to just let Ald march back. Well, no, hold on. We'll see. Let's see if the 750 tower can defeat... Oh, yeah, they got more guys marching down. Damn them. I've made a complete mess of this, but we should be able to recover it eventually. We'll leave Ald here for now. He might have to take Wu Gate, but... I think I want to march somebody out to help. So who's got catapult power? Gan Ning does, actually. Gan Ning would be good. Yang Hong, how many troops could you have in a unit? 7,000. Okay, so we wouldn't want him out here... kind of by himself. Should we give Genghis Khan a chance to prove himself? Yeah, I know we just got done making him be doing something, but...
Xuchang.
We're just going to make sure that this happens. I suppose it's possible I just set it up so Juan will fall, because it's got almost nothing left in it now. Yikes. We'll see. Boy, that might have been a big mistake. Alright, what am I doing for people? Anybody to employ? It didn't seem to be. No. Kublai Khan is at Liu Zhang's force. He'd be pretty important, probably, but also he's way too far away. Banquet sabotage. $400 gold to weaken their order. That's kind of tempting because it's Liu Bei's city, which I think is going to be an enemy. But if we're detected, it'll weaken our connection with them. So we're instead going to concentrate on nothing. There's nothing here that's interesting to me. Okay. I used to do this a lot, and then somebody pointed out it's the overseers will do half of their normal plus whatever you get for doing this, so it's not as good as it looks. And since I've stopped doing it, gold is amassing much more quickly. Speaking of gold, I'm enemies with everybody except for Sun Tzu, who I want to butter up until it's time to become emperor. Everybody is going to turn on me after I become emperor, and I guess I'm as far as diplomacy goes, I'm just saving up money until eventually I need to butter everyone up. So I guess it's time to do well, any learning that can happen. Yeah, Ganning seems like a guy we can just keep throwing tactics at. Rally. Hold on. Let's do Jeer, because I have like 3 Jeer tomes. And we've reached fame level 3, just from everyone being really well read in our empire. Expansion +1, total cost +5. Well, I moved to administration beginning. I guess I might as well. So I kind of feel like I should get the next personnel slot because I'm not doing very much with the battle ones. Oh, reform expenditures is probably helping me here as far as why those things might seem more effective than they used to be. But I don't have many people with that power. Ships are unlocked upon reaching a certain level. Take the initiative would be good, but I've already got thorough government. Orders are increased. That isn't really going to be that useful right now. Lots of people have trained engineers. Chance of injured officers in covering is increased. Yeah, I wish I had officers with different... I wish I had more officers with reform expenditures, actually. Well. What do we got over here? Eliminate invasions. Development of enemy land is decreased when units invade. Amount of gold and supplies requested during foreign negotiations is decreased. That's actually going to be good after I become emperor. Counterattack damage inflicted by cities is increased. Development of enemy land is decreased. Units invade. Amount of gold and supplies used during negotiations decreased. Development of enemy land is decreased when units invade. What about here? This is so strange. Shipbuilding means the city's durability increases. How about, fish is one I use quite a bit. Although this one produces effective all battle policies is quite good. But I don't have enough points for it. I think I need to do... What? Hold on. How many points have I got? 5. So why is that even showing up as an option if it's going to cost me 10 points? Might. Unfettered. I mean, fish is one I'm using quite a bit. Yeah, that doesn't... That's not even... I don't understand why that was even there as an option. I guess effective siege weapons would be nice since I'm getting my siege weapons are not doing what I want them to do. But I think fish might be better. And then over here I can just do somebody that has a cost of 1. Ships are unlocked. Yeah, we'll do chance of injured officers recovering is increased. Leader's grandma with her special pie. Possibly level above level 10 exists. It's fine. Okay. I have yet to get to a point where I can get through a domestic turn and have more than one turn go by per video. I really need to get there. Trying to find somebody who might actually go to battle, who could get something out of these. Yeah, I don't want to race tomes. Just looking for people who might actually go to battle at some point. Juju, I think you've learned the basic stuff that are coming from these tomes. No, you haven't learned Jir yet. Yeah, Xuchang, you could be in battle at some point. Who knows? You already know Rally, so let's teach you to Jir. You look like a battle-hardened guy. You don't know how to rally. Now you will. Alright, searches. They want a search done in Xuchang. JG Mystery has other things he's trying to do, though, so... Let's see if there's anybody else who's recommended. Yuan Yin is recommended. And is not already doing stuff. So I need to not worry too much about being wasteful with orders at the beginning of a turn, as long as I don't bother with nonsense like searching until the end of a turn. That would be the logical thing to do. I keep thinking something useful might still be in Wan. But these people who have... Ooh, 19 days? Why are you even recommending him? Alright. Hold on. Let's start this over. Unselect you before we do anything else. He's the governor of Wan, but he's not busy being an overseer, so... No matter how hard Yuan Yao works, it's not likely they will end up in the result you wish for. Well, if there's any chance he can find gold, I'm kind of okay with him trying. Alright, so we're doing some dumb stuff this turn, but I'm enjoying the game, and I think that's what matters. We're going to try to knock Liu Biao off of this chunk of China, and banish him to the land south of the Jiangdong, if that is even indeed this river's name. We'll leave Shangyang alone. We have peace with Zhang and I don't intend to mess with that. But I do need to, like, I need to launch a less fucked up version of an attack on Wu Gate, and I'm just putting this down to learning. Before I start fucking with Cao Cao again, we already took Xuchang from him, but before making a more concerted effort to deal with Cao Cao or Liu Bei, I'm using crappy, I'm not very good, or am like not knowing how different siege weapons work with Li Jui and Wu Gate and Liu Biao. So I'll be better when it's time to take on more seasoned opponents. But even though this battle is kind of more competitive, let's have you guys attack Wu Yin. And then kind of advance down here. Oh, oops. So we'll have you guys heading down there. We'll have some catapults and a fish unit marching out of Runan. We'll try to take over Jinyi. Lethal is missing all of this action, and we'll focus in on what's happening here, because this is a battle that could go either way. And I'm really hoping I don't regret having pulled so many troops out of Wan to deal with this. I could allow myself to fall into enemy hands. Oh, we captured Wangzhou. Nice. Looks like Sunda is going to be able to take Wu Gate, which will then immediately come under attack from all these other guys. But its hit points are intact, which will be helpful for us. I have captured the enemy officer. I wait your orders. Nice. We've captured Zhu Ling. Let's try to employ him. Oh, can I get his biography first? Hold up. Staff officer under Li Jui. He was a member of the Emperor Xian's escort and acted as a lookout while Jia Zhu and Guo Si were vying for control of the emperor. He's got pretty lackluster stats. Not the worst officer ever. I'll try to hire him. Do not insult me. I would never serve you. Okay, so I'm because I don't usually execute officers. I am role-playing that Sunda is going to detain him rather than execute him, because he didn't have specific orders from Yuan Shu to murder everybody. But that's probably what Yuan Shu would want here. We can now I'll now back these guys up in the next turn so that Yuan will be safe. I'll throw Genghis Khan's unit into that tower, or the wall, and I'll have Angwang Babang. We'll return to base to turn over his prisoner. And all Dragon's unit, I don't know if you're watching. If you are, you can roleplay in your own mind that Yuan Shu's ineptitude prevented you from being an effective part of that battle. Or we can say that you were an effective part of the battle, because we won, although I'm not sure. But my belief is your unit never inflicted any damage, it just took damage because it was outranged by the tower, by the wall. At any rate, Yuan Shu, we have captured Liu Biao's army's Wangzhou. Rumors of an excellent item in Xuchang, and Wu Gate is locked in battle. We're going through our money. And we're going to save the game. And I'm going to hope, as ever, that this video took. Because this one, I'm taking too long on these domestic turns, but I'm gradually learning little tips and tricks to make it go faster. And I think this video actually kind of went our way, because we finally took Wu Gate. I just sent out a big force to secure it, but I'm glad that we can pull them back and they aren't needed. And when we come back next time, folks, in a fit of pique, Yuan Shu has ordered that Liu Biao be driven south of the Jiangdong, and that'll be our next big military operation. Meantime, we'll reinforce Wu Gate so that Li Jui can't immediately take it back. All these things will be happening starting next time. See you then.